you want to know what it is?
Information.
Remember,
Information.
all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
Thanks for taking the time to join me on my channel, 90s View on Things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. Many things going on in the world at this particular moment in time. Many earthquakes, many volcanoes. Of course, you can put that down to global climate change and humans, can't you? I'm just saying. Hey, there's many things in our skies that shouldn't be there. Many people across the world taking videos, taking pictures of things that really shouldn't be on camera. But of course, every single camera in the world is faulty, and well, you make your own minds up. Look at this picture here. We're talking about a blood red sunrise. The camera really doesn't do it any justice. It was extremely, extremely red. Just looking at the picture, it makes no sense. And we're going to be talking about this very, very shortly. We're also going to be looking at another bit of footage that I took of the flashing sky. Something that I didn't expect to see. But talking about the flashing sky, if you watched my last video, I showed the AO adverts about the flashing sun and how it breaks down and how they change it. It's so in your face, it's untrue, it's so subtle, and everybody thinks it's a laugh. Hey, we're being told and we don't even know it. I'd like to thank everybody for sending me these links to these adverts that we're just about to see, and there are a couple I've got to show you. One's from about 8 years ago, an Old Spice advert, Terry Crews, and let's have a look at this.
Odor blocker body wash is so powerful it can block BO for 16 hours. It's so powerful it can turn off the sun, but then it gets too cold, so it makes another sun. Double sun power! Power!
An 8-year-old advert about as subtle as a house brick in the face. I'm just saying, here's something that's a little bit more subtler. If you're not paying attention, you might miss it. Look towards the skies. There is a lot going on in this advert. Predictive programming at its best.
Sergey, it's Tuesday, yes? You know what that means?
Payday?
It means lights, camera, acting! Let's go and see a film with Meerkat Movies. It's one whole year of films with Meerkat Movies. 12 months, 4 seasons, the deal is all year long. We can see spy ones.
Only sci-fi ones!
Girl meets a guy.
Oh, bromance!
Princesses Spartans, car chases Martians.
Grizzly horror?
Ah, what chance? Let's go and see a film with Meerkat Movies. It's 2 for 1 on films with Meerkat Movies. Oh, yeah. It's a musical. I hate musicals. A whole year of 2 for 1 cinema tickets only for customers of Compare the Market. Simples.
Well, there you go. An advert for films. Make of it as you wish. Hey, for all those people that missed that 2-second of clip, here it is. Here's a still. And I would like to call it predictive programming, but subliminal programming. And that was easy for me to say, wasn't it? I think comes more to mind. Yeah, you know, it just puts it out there. NLP, we're being brainwashed, really. But if you look at the picture that I took at the top and look at the picture, well, the clip, the still, whatever you like, doesn't it look the same? The sky, the red object, whether that be our sun or sun simulator, and then you've got this white object here. As the sun comes through the sky, it changes into a great big white LED torch. Or are they trying to tell us something else? That there are planets on the way? I'm going to call this subliminal programming. I think it is, because it's just dropped in there and you just soak it up. You don't even realise that you've seen it. And if you see it enough times, it's a normal thing. Any rates, of course, it's just an advert. It isn't real, and there's nothing in our skies. Just saying. And talking about strange things in our sky and things you shouldn't see on camera, let me direct you over to Joanne Steen. She does some great work getting out there and showing some videos. And I hope everything's alright, Joanne. I hope your dad's doing well. Please go over, share the love, and say hello. Very interesting video. She's talking about ships in the sky. This is how they hide. What is it they don't want us to see? And you can clearly see we're looking at a big, massive blue object. It looks like it's got clouds. And could this possibly be a planet? Well, if it was that close, I think it would cause us some major problems. I think what we're looking at is a object through a lens system. We know they use a lens system because we get to see sun dogs and sun halos. And that's basically the lens being projected backwards onto the chemtrail particulate sort of clouds. And you can see it. They're telling us that these are ice crystals. I don't think we're looking at a planet. What I think we're looking at is a sky lens. I've talked about these many different times, and what they've made themselves in the sky is a Rochester cloak. And if you don't understand what one of those are, let's have a look at a very brief, quick explanation. And thanks to the Action Lab for this.
In order to get this to work, you can't just use one lens, but you have to use 4 lenses. And you just set them up according to this equation and their focal points. So this focal point is our invisibility point. But then as you keep going, in order for the background to not look distorted, you have to recorrect the light that you made diverge right there. But the problem is that the image is now flipped 180 degrees. Okay, so watch as I dangle something in front of the lens, how it just disappears.
As you can see, that's how it works. It's got 4 lenses, but there's a little bit more to that because there's a 5th lens, and the 5th lens is the camera. But in this case, it's not. I think all the angles marry up. Well, it's something that I really haven't got a clue. Please go over, watch the video, subscribe, and on a lighter note, how about having a look at this video? Cardboard whips NASA's spaceman. And, well, it brought a grin to my face. I think you'll find it quite amusing. But what's going on? Is it underwater? Is it in space? Well, it's funny anyway, that's for sure. Please pop over, say hello. I'll leave the links to Joanne's channel in the description box down below, so it's nice and simple for everybody to find. Right, let's have a look at the clip that I captured from my action camera. It doubles up as a dash cam for my car. And you can see the time and date up there. It's 20 to 6. It's the 25th of June 2018. The sky was immensely blue and it was extremely hot. Yet you can clearly see that there's nothing going on in the sky. It just looks totally normal. The price of diesel and petrol per litre. Yeah, we're just being absolutely done there. We've got the sun simulator up in the sky. No sun, no life. End of story. The sun simulator is electrical. I've proved this many times. I've shown most electrical devices will produce the same thing that we're getting to see here. We can see the red pill effect around the sun simulator just here. Anyway, no sun, no life. End of arguments. The idea of the sun simulator is to hide the shadows like a big flashlight on a camera. You can clearly see as I'm starting to park up that the sky starts to pulse and flash, and this is a normal thing that we get on camera. What's actually causing this effect? It is definitely not a camera abnormality. We're going to use a filter, and many of you have seen this filter before. It's called Equalize. It brings all the levels up to the same, and it brings the colour, contrast, brightness, and all those bits and pieces. It doesn't actually put anything in, it doesn't take anything away, but when we apply this filter, we get to see a little bit more. It brings out things that we can't actually see with our own eyes. And we've got this banding going on, and we've got this plasma. I'm just saying it's extremely strange, and it's something that shouldn't be there. But hey, of course, what we're looking at is a faulty camera, and there could possibly be no way that there is technology in our skies. Anyway, just to show you another clip, here it is. You can see that the sky is absolutely normal, time and date on the top. We use the filter Equalize, and absolutely nothing happens at all. Well, as you can see, technology at its best breaking down. Of course, the sun simulator has a fault. You make your own minds up. I'm going to show you another clip, but before I do that, I want to let you know I'm not going to make the part about the red sun in this video. First of all, it's going to make the video too long, and second of all, there's very, very important parts that I missed out on it, and which are very, very important. Basically, I'm not very happy, so I'm going to make a separate video. But let's have a look at this other clip. Of course, this is a camera abnormality, a glitch, a camera malfunction. Let's have a look and see what you think. I'm not saying what you're just about to see is something or nothing. It is definitely something. Is it a camera abnormality? You can see the time and date, 6:23 in the morning, and the date is the 13th of June 2018. I'm travelling down the road and this happens within a blink of an eye. I actually catch it on the camera, and that's what took my interest. And yeah, that's totally normal. Look how the sky's gone. And then it all comes back to normality. A bit red in the sky over here, but let's stick a filter on it. And the filter we're using is Equalize, and it brings out a little bit more, as you can clearly see. Like I'm saying, is this a camera abnormality? It most probably is, but strange nevertheless. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time.